Alrighty, hello. So what I want to talk about today is the soft palate. So if you run your tongue along the top part of your mouth, you can really clearly feel where your hard palate is and where your soft palate is. Now, yawning is a really easy way to lift your soft palate and kind of get used to that feeling. So go ahead and do some yawning. And if you focus your attention to the back of your mouth, you're going to be able to feel your soft palate lifting. So do that one more time. Now, the easiest thing that works for some people is to just think about creating more space in the back part of your mouth. So when I do this and I think about creating more space, for some reason, I can always lift my soft palate whenever I think about lifting my eyebrows. So my eyebrows go up, and I can feel my soft palate lifting and thinking about creating more space in the back part of my mouth. Another way to get used to the feeling and the sensation of lifting your soft palate is by drinking through a straw. So normally your soft palate is going to lift when you drink because you don't want to get fluid in your nasal passages. So get yourself a drink with a straw, and I just want you to take a sip. And then notice the sensation in the back part of your mouth. So take one more sip and see if you can feel your soft palate raising. Now, to really kind of exaggerate this feeling and try to have you think about this even more, I want you to take a sip and hold it and try to see if you can feel the lifting in the back part of your mouth. And then when you swallow, see if you can feel your soft palate going down. So we're going to take a sip and hold it. And then you swallow and you should feel your soft palate going down again. And then when you're holding the water in your mouth, you should have been able to feel that your soft palate is lifting as a natural body response to try to not get fluid in your nasal passages. So another really easy way to tell whether or not your soft palate is lowered is you can feel the vibrations in your nose if you put your fingers on your nose. So there's only really 3 sounds in the English language that have like this nasal lowered soft palate. And those are N, M, and the NG sound. So I want you to put your fingers on the bridge of your nose, and I want you to go, na, and then one more time, na. So if you're doing this correctly, you should be able to feel the vibrations in the bridge of your nose when we're singing N, and when we're singing ah, you should feel that nice lift and that space in the back of your mouth. So let's do that one more time. Na. So another exercise or another word that you can do to feel this is instead of having an open vibrating vowel at the end, we're going to put it at the beginning. So we're going to go on. On. And like I said, you should not feel vibration in your nose on the O vowel, but you should feel it on the N consonant. So hopefully you can practice this and get to a point where you're not feeling any vibration in your nose. Another good one to practice is song, because it's got that NG sound. So again, feel it in the bridge of your nose. Song. Song. And so the focus of all these exercises is the na and the on and song is to get you to feel the difference of when your soft palate is lowered and when you have those open vowels. And the goal is to be able to sing the vowel with no vibration you're feeling in the bridge of your nose. So another easy way to practice lifting your soft palate is to switch back and forth from an ah to an ng sound and watch yourself in the mirror. So the goal of this exercise is to try to keep your tongue in the same place. So it's only your soft palate that's going to move. And this is pretty tricky. This is a really good exercise for me as well. So I apologize, it's going to get up and close to my tongue, but I want to show you what this looks like. So with that exercise, you are trying to move your tongue as little as possible and then just lift your soft palate and lower it. It's a little bit tricky, but hopefully you can see from my example that my tongue was moving just a little bit, but I was really trying to focus on lifting and lowering my soft palate. So for this exercise, I want you to practice doing that in the mirror. So your 3 exercises to practice lifting your soft palate, actually you can kind of have 4, is the yawning. Oh. Then you've got sipping through a straw. And then swallowing and feeling a soft palate go down again. Then you're going to be alternating between a vowel and a nasal consonant. So that was the na, and then you have and song. So practicing having a vibration or feeling the vibration up here for the nasal consonants, and then trying to have no vibration in your nose on the vowels. And then the final exercise that you can do to kind of get used to this feeling and sensation of lifting your soft palate is to switch in between the ah and the which is the one that I just showed you where I had to get up and close with my mouth, where you're lifting your soft palate and lowering it. So those are some exercises that you can do that are really nice and easy to just kind of get used to the sensation of lifting and lowering your soft palate. And when you're singing, the more you're going to be able to lift your soft palate and increase the space in the back part of your throat, the more power you're going to have with your voice, the more resonance you're going to have, and the less tension you're going to have. Alrighty, so I hope those exercises are helpful for you, and I'll see you next time.